Yeah, I'm setting everything up. Just another minute. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time as always. Just got off of work. I look a little beat up. If I look a little beat up, that's because I am. Wow, 11 hour day. Owed the company 1 hour, so I had to work 1 hour extra. But I appreciate everybody being here as always. And let's continue. So yesterday I did a video, and it's amazing when you create your own news or your own opinion according to the rules of Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, it gets demonetized or taken down. However, when you quote actual news that has been already reported by their fact-checked news sources, their recommended news sources, boom, you're also taken down. Yesterday I made a video, and within little under 1 day, no, I'll just be fair, about in 24 hours I got 18,000 views on it. Got demonetized immediately. Demonetized. Got a notice saying that this is a very sensitive subject matter, and but it's okay if CNN, MSNBC, those you go to their news sites, they're not taken down from Twitter, they're not taken down from anywhere, and they're not demonetized on YouTube. After this video, if you would, go check it out if you haven't already seen it. Basically, the video is 2 minutes long. I promise you, no more than two, all right, maybe 2.5 minutes. Go check it out and see what I reported. Ascertain whether I was lying. Ascertain if it wasn't already previously reported. Was it fake? Was it an opinion op-ed? Amazing what YouTube is doing to its content creators. It is amazing how they are being utilized to take down and limit our Second Amendment. Anyway, so let's get on to the silver news. I heard that silver. Actually, let me start by saying stock market dumped by 1,000 points again at work. 11 hours. Heard the news. Didn't see it. Heard it. 1,000 points. I thought for sure this has got to affect the silver market, right? I got online and actually silver went down 50 cents. It's like, ooh. So let's wait till tomorrow and see what happens with the silver market. I also want to go and pull up Kitco and show you folks silver yesterday. Actually, it went down a little. It went down about $1 now. Now it went down. No, it came back up. So I'm going by this price. As of when the market closed, it went down. It was down almost $1. Now that the Asian and European markets have opened up, it went back up 29 cents, bringing the price of silver $26.96 an ounce, which is really not bad on a dump, technically. It's holding resistance. It's not falling below that $25 mark, what everybody was nervous about. It's not going into the teens again. So this is positive news. It really is for those folks who want silver to climb. I, on the other hand, do not want silver to climb in as far as value because I'm still acquiring silver. And while I say it all the time, while we're in that acquiring phase, while we're in acquisitions, we don't want to be paying a high price for our silver, do we? Obviously, for you folks who are finished stacking silver, already reached your goal, that's awesome. That is really awesome that the price is raising for you. All right, so let's shut down this screen and pull you back up. And there you go. I got to learn how to use this software. I tell you what. Speaking of acquisitions, I was gifted Philharmonic coin. I don't know how well this camera is going to focus on it, but I will do my damnedest. All right. I don't know if it... There it is. Can you see that? So I was gifted this 1 ounce silver coin. I appreciate it. I don't want to give out the person's name. Was not given permission. But anyway, thank you so much again. For those folks who are new to silver, I recommend actually starting to get a minimum of 200 ounces in your hand. So I had a conversation with a dear friend of mine, I would say, and we were talking today, and he went out and bought himself a 9mm. What did he say? It was a it was a 9. We'll just leave it at that. And he bought himself an M4 tactical shotgun. Where he lives, I don't want to give that away either. It is getting so bad that these folks, this is good news, that these folks in this liberal state are buying weapons. He said they couldn't even find, he was lucky to find anything available on the shelves. Ammo, lucky. The only reason why they sold him ammo is because he bought a $1,900 shotgun, a Benelli M4 tactical. They then went to the back and said, okay, just because you spent this money, we're going to sell you 2 bricks of 500, of 9. He didn't even get but a few rounds of shotgun shells, a few boxes is what I meant to say. But in that very liberal state, they are buying up weapons. Even the liberals, not all, are starting to wake up. They truly are. Pristine Green, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Dr. Prepper, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for tuning in, Wes. Teferi Lewis, thank you so much. My XRP is down at the moment. Don't sweat it. So is my chain link and everything else. But that's okay. I don't have any XRP, so I have nothing to worry about. I want to get some someday, but right now I don't have any. But don't feel bad. My chain link dropped from... I only have a few chain link, so it dropped significantly. Let's put it that way. Molin Lob, we are at the end of the country. We are never going back to normal. Thank you so much for your comment, Molin Lob, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. I am Antifa, and we are watching you. Good. I'm glad you're watching me. Volkswagen Planet, hello. Thank you so much. Anyone who hit the like button tonight, show your support. Thank you so much. I have a Glock. He said he bought a Glock 19, by the way, 9mm. That's what he said. And the shotgun. And he had good news. He went to a tactical carbine class that was given by 2 SWAT members. So there was the carbine, the M16. We'll just go with the M16 class of weapons, is the carbines, carbines, or whatever the hell. I am so tired right now. I apologize. So, and then he was all amped up, and when he got the shotgun, he goes, he's going to get an M15, or an M14 or M15. I think he can get in his state. In our state, we can get an M4. I keep forgetting he's in a different state. Can't find no ammo at all. No, it's being eaten up. People see what's coming. Benzadrix. I sold all my palladium. I sold my palladium chloride. Thank you so much. And Jersey Gal, thank you very much. I have a soft spot for anybody in the northeast quadrant of the United States. New York, Jersey. I love those folks because those are my roots. Thank you so much. Scored 1,000 rounds, 9mm not long ago. If it's there to get it. What he's saying is get it if it's there, because it's getting, the closer we get to the elections, the more the other political party misbehaves is going to really encourage more buyers for the bullets, the ammo, I should say, and the weapons themselves. So if you're thinking about it, don't think too long. People are starting to wake up. Who else is here? We got Benjadrix, Shepard Proudfoot. If Trump is a conservative and Biden is a liberal, what would George Carlin be? A realist? Absolutely. I used to love George Carlin before he passed. Sharp 35, Miss Jess Horse, thank you so much. Millennial Plastic Stacker. That new Colt Python revolver is nice. You know, one thing I wanted to always get, I don't even know if they make them. The 357 Dan Wesson, you used to find them in wooden cases. You would open up the case and the revolver would have 3 barrels, so you can interchange. Look it up. I think it's Dan Wesson 357. Might have even been the 44. Beautiful case. Very much like that case right there, all polished and everything. But at the time, I was just a kid and I couldn't afford anything so pretty. And I don't know. Time Tech, thank you so much for being here. Who else did I miss? I think I got everybody. I mean, it's a slow night tonight. Everybody must be at work or got tired of hearing from me last night. Dano 454 whiskey and ammo, great for barter. Yeah, yep, definitely. I collect Prozac. Can I borrow some? So anyway, any questions that you got, feel free. I don't really have much to talk about. I wanted to get online and thank the gentleman. He is actually in the room, I just noticed, for the beautiful coin, the beautiful gift that he gave me. Again, I don't want to share his personal information, but I want to thank you. It's so rare that I get anything like that in the mail. It's kind of like a child at Christmas time, ripping the package open before I can even get in the car, all giddy and stuff like that. Thank you very, very much. I really, honestly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, I really do. At the gun range. You're at the gun range now? Awesome, man. I wish I was at the gun range. I bet the Dems go farther left and fall off the cliff. I'm really nervous about this election. I really am nervous. I know on an honest election, it'll be a landslide. But I can't believe that this election is going to be honest. Not that, I don't know, not that it's factual, but I just got this feeling. The Spider-Man senses, so to speak. The Taurus Judge is a great gem. Yeah, it handles 410 round or a 45. Hello, Vertex. I always enjoy watching you. Cheap Laugh Kennedy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the shotgun. If you're going to get a first weapon, I definitely would get a shotgun. Easy to operate. Again, I'm very tired. I've been working my butt off. Remington 870. I think I paid. I'm trying to remember. I think I paid $3, right in that area, give or take $50. $300. Nice shotgun. Beautiful. You don't have to have a $600, $800 shotgun. I guarantee you, this will take care of you and your family just as good as a $1,900 shotgun, which my friend has. I'm now envious because now I want to buy one. And just the sound of that, it's going to scare somebody. They know what that sound is. I will decock it when I'm off the video. So for your first, I would get that. I really would. I mean, you can go with other name brands, but honestly, a $300 shotgun for your first gun, it's a nice weapon. And if you're wanting something for the ladies to shoot who are new shooters, I say ladies and new shooters in one sentence because when you are a lady and a new shooter, you're nervous about firing a weapon. Once the women get used to a weapon, they're just as good as men. But at first, get them a 22, a Ruger 1022. Absolutely zero, not exaggerating, zero kick. But I'll tell you what, I'm 250 pounds. I wouldn't want to get hit with one. Who else is here? Trump will win this November in an honest election. Again, we really need a voting person. None of this mail-in ballots. None of them. And I'll tell you what, mail-in person and then mail in your ballot for Trump also, but in person first. Because you can rest assured that's what the other team is going to do. But they'll have 5 or 10 ballots because they're unemployed or whatever, and they just have all day long to fill out ballots. All right, I'm being facetious now. Everything is way overpriced now. Absolutely, but you got to get it when you need it. I mean, it's too late now. You have to pay those prices. You've been warned in the past, respectfully, to get your preps, get your shit in order. You've been warned for several years now, and I'm not talking about you specifically. And those who procrastinated or claimed they would never need it are now going to pay a premium. No different from the toilet paper that you had to pay a premium for when they finally started getting a little bit back in the store. And half the shit was generic crap, single ply that you would find in a gas station, a restroom. So that's the way life is. The more people are buying it up, the more expensive it's going to be. So definitely get your preps, your food, your silver, your guns, your ammo. Get your family on board. Yeah. Let them know what's happening. Explain to them. What other guns do you own? I have an AR-15. It's all decked out. It's dressed. Got some good optics on it. I think I showed it. If you guys wait a second, I'll post a link to that video. Would you mind waiting just a moment? I showed off all my firearms. Give me just a second. Bear with me, please. I'm here in the background. Just give me a second, and I will post a video, and you can go watch that after. This video was done about 1.5 years ago. So, let's see. Do. All right. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, I'm having a difficult time finding it, unfortunately. I called it something else. I'll tell you what. I don't want to take up your time here, but where the heck is it? Here's one video. I don't want to post this one. Here's one I did, but now I'll wait. I'm going to get the right one. Let me see. Got it. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to post this video here as a link.
You're the guy with the gun. The person who'd do anything to protect
But did you know? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. In my, so it's going to make me sign into chat? Oh, Lord. Give me a second. Now it's going to make me sign into chat. You got to be kidding me. My own website. I can't see. Here it is. You should see it now. Please copy and paste this link. And then when this live chat's over with, go check it out. I just posted it. That'll show you all my weapons. I haven't bought anything since. I just don't feel the need to have multiples of each type of weapon. You know what I mean? The only thing I really wouldn't mind is getting a better, a hunting rifle. That one that you see there is a tactical rifle. But go check that video out. Let me get out of this screen now. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I apologize. Technical errors. Rome Bear, thank you so much for being here. Sharp 35, what other guns do you own? Just posted that video. It should be down below, maybe about 4 inches below yours. My link. I appreciate it if you go check it out. Let me know what you think. Millennial Plastic Stacker, thank you. Bow season is just around the corner. Oh, shoot. I would hate to be hit by a bow, dude. What a beautiful, and I'll say it, weapon. Silent and will decimate an enemy. Oh, no way. I almost rather be hit with a bullet. Because a bow, you die really slowly. Oh, but you will die. Gun, good chance that it'll end rather quickly. But dying slowly, oh my God. Big John in the house, thank you so much. And again, Roan Bear, thank you so much. Big John, thanks. Bow season's just around the corner, upstate New York. Always nice to put some meat on the table and keep my aim sharp. I want to get a bow one day. One day when I can afford it. Well, I have a bow place here in Tucson, northwest Tucson. That brand of bow, PC something, that company's here in Tucson. But we went there, and it's just like everything we liked. We didn't even see the prices, but just from what we liked, he just then afterwards told us the price. Our liking is for a bow like that's $1,000. I can't afford no $1,000 bow. Big John again, thank you. Sir Slothington, what's your take on what's happening in Melbourne, Australia? Police and military at checkpoints, stopping citizens leaving any further than 5 kilometers at home. I don't know anything about that, but I will tell you this. They're protecting their tax revenue. They'll tell you, oh, we don't want you to spread the coronavirus around. That we're doing it for your safety and the safety for the location that you're going to. Oh, bullshit. They're protecting you, my ass. They're protecting their tax revenue because you are their cattle. You are what produces revenue for the government. I don't think very highly of any time your travel rights are restricted. And in my personal opinion, they don't talk about it, but here in the United States, freedom of speech, Second Amendment, two of our biggest rights that we always talk about. But the unsaid right is the freedom of movement. And if they take that away, in my opinion, that is the ultimate freedom. The freedom to dislike California and move out, or the freedom to dislike wherever you are and move out to another location. That to me is paramount, the pinnacle of all rights, in my opinion. I can't get in trouble for moving away to another location, but I could possibly have adverse effects if I defend my life with a weapon. I can go through years of court battles before I'm finally proven innocent. Even though they know you're innocent, they'll drag you through the cleaners and take everything you own financially. They'll ruin you, and it won't be for 2-3 years before you're finally free of that problem. the freedom of movement. Once they start talking about that, limiting that in the United States, we have a big problem. Tamara Peabody, thank you so much for being here. Tamara here in the house. Just bought another ounce of gold today. Ooh, don't talk like that. I get so jealous when people can afford to buy an ounce of gold. Oh man, that's so good. I don't own an ounce of gold. I think the biggest increment of gold I have is a quarter ounce. 1/4 ounce is the biggest increment. Wow, to own an ounce would be just a miracle one day. One day though, one day. I got to work harder. Jeff, Christopher, you keys sound like mine. Keytron. I don't even know what you're saying, my friend Jeff, Christopher. You keys? You keys sound like mine. Keychron. Never heard of it. Sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Silver Miner, 5 ounce. No government checks for me. I'll take their damn government check. I'll tell you what. Know what I'll do? I'll either buy more gold or silver, or some guns and ammo, or just ammo, or some preps. I'll use their money against them. Just buy gold and silver, or even cryptocurrency. I'm not going to dump, if I get a government check, I'm not going to dump it back into their monetary system. I'm going to use it for my benefit this time. Even pay off some debt. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Sharp35, Jeff Christopher, Silver Miner, Dallas Potts, taxpayer sitting at home with my lead and gold and silver food storage ready to hunker down. Diamond D, protect my rights, and Trump, keep going the good work behind you. 100%. Thank you, Dallas Potts. Thank you so much for tuning in. Who's going to pay those taxes? I don't know. Nick, thank you so much for joining in. Big Parl. I had the same lightsaber in Star Wars Galaxy. Yeah, so that's the one that you custom make. This is the custom made one. Don't want to even talk about what this cost. The blade's over there, but I even got the black crystal, the one that's so hard to get, or at least used to be hard to get. So this is the black kyber crystal. So thank you so much for noticing that. I enjoy that. I'm a kid at heart. I am a kid at heart. Tamara Peabody, 7 ounces so far. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Next time we chat, I hope you have 8. And every time, I hope you have another more. And just remember, even 7 ounces of silver is more than 99% of the population owns in fine silver. Honestly, you are part of a very, very small club. Only, I wouldn't even say 1% of the United States stacks precious metals, the physical asset, and holds it themselves. You are a rare breed. 7 ounces, congratulations. You have my respect. 10 ounces of gold, 11 if you count my jewelry. 10 ounces. Wow, dude, I can buy my deep sea fishing boat. Where do you live? And when are you going out so I can come and visit? God darn it, 11 ounces. Nick Taylor, thank you so much. By the way, I'm joking. Don't want to come and rob anybody's house. If you had 500 ounces of silver, can you afford an ounce of gold? 500 ounces, well, times 27. You do the math. I'm on the computer right now. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but you know how to do the math, right, Nick? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're not asking me. My apologies, Nick. If you're telling me if you have 500 ounces of silver, then I can afford an ounce of gold. True, but not after I have bought the 500 ounces of silver, right? I understand if I didn't buy the 500 ounces of silver, I could have bought the gold. I understand what you're saying. But pound per pound, I believe silver is your better investment. Silver can jump up 5 times when it shoots to the moon. Silver will double once. I mean, gold will double once. What am I saying? I don't believe gold will get past $4,000 an ounce. In my heart, I do not believe it. But I can see silver doubling, quadrupling. What's the word after quadruple? I can see it doubling 5 times, is what I'm trying to say. So pound per pound, it is the metal to get into, in my opinion. Thank you, Nick. Again, I do apologize for misinterpreting what you said. God, I must seem like a jerk sometimes. Everything's blurry lately. DC Irish precious metals are rigged until it detaches from the futures and paper contracts. Okay, but that's why we stack the physical, right? We're not buying paper contracts. We're not gambling. We're not buying futures. We're not shorting. We're not longing. We are actually collecting the physical, right? That's what's key. That's what separates us from the people who are playing with margins and paper contracts, right? DC Irish in the house. Thank you so much. Missile Artiles. Trump 2020. D's nuts. I had 23 ounces of gold, but then my wife spent it. Ooh, shoot. Oh, Lord. Maples or ASCs by Artiles. So I do both. But because I'm in the United States, my primary stack is American Silver Eagles because I'm in the United States. However, in the United States, maple leaves are just as recognizable, right? So I get those as well. But maple leaves can be gotten a few cents cheaper than an American Silver Eagle most of the time, not all the time. So there's an advantage to going with the maple. But I'll tell you something. Everybody makes a difference between the 4 9s and the 3 9s. Well, the maple leaf is more pure because it has 4 9s and the American Silver Eagle only has 3. Folks, if you ever taken a math course in your life, just subtract 3 9s from the 4 9s. There's your purity incentive. It's not much more pure. And the fact of the matter is both coins still have 1 full troy ounce of silver in them. The only difference between 4 9s and 3 9s is 3 9s has just a little bit more additives on top of that 1 ounce to make it a more harder metal, more durable, is why the American Silver Eagle is only 3 9s. Remember, the more pure gold and silver is, the softer it is. But keep in mind, they still both have 1 full ounce of silver in it, okay? Just please remember that. Watching from Ohio. I know somebody that's going to Ohio that works with me. He's going to go visit his family. Talks very highly about the location. Debbie Rigg in the house, thank you so much. Tamara, thank you again. Debbie Rigg again. Rock and Rod in the house, just sitting around here listening, looking at some of my silver. 2 great pastimes. He's just sitting there, just eyeballing his silver. Just, damn, that looks good. Yeah, baby, got some silver. Look at that shine. Yeah, pervert. I'm just teasing you, Rock and Rod in the house. Raw Food Writer. Election in exactly 2 months. I fear the left may attack like never before. Agree. And that's why I talked about guns in the beginning of this video. It's very important. If you're on the fence, get one. You can always get rid of it if you're so scared of it after the election. But get one, okay? Please. Election, I fear the left may attack like never before. They would have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. Half of them they're destined for prison. And they know they have, between the FISA courts and the spying on the Trump and the actual taking down of an actual sitting president, that's treason. They know once the investigation, the Barr and Durham investigation is over with, they know they're going to prison. They have nothing to lose. It's either go to prison for stealing an election or going to prison and taking a chance of getting back the office of the White House and firing all the investigators. Which chance would you take? That's what's going on, folks. That is what is going on. Thank you so much for your excellent comment, Raw Food Writer. My husband and I get the Eagles also. And like I said, Tamara, the Maple Leafs are equally as nice. You know, one thing I do like about the Maple Leafs I forgot to mention? There is variations in Maple Leafs between the years. You'll notice there's no variation with the American Silver Eagles. I have heard that they're coming out with a new design. But with Maple Leafs, there's different variations, different queens and whatnot. Different foregrounds and backgrounds, the polishing or the matte finishes. It's amazing. That's why I do enjoy the Maple Leaf also. Dom C, Maple Leaves seem to get milk spots. So Dom C, you are correct. The older ones did get milk spots, right? However, I want you to realize something about the milk spots. They never diminish the value of your silver when you go to sell it again. So don't throw away your milk spotted coins. They're just as valuable as a highly polished brand new one, uncirculated. Okay. However, they claim to have fixed the milk spot problem in the last year or so. Okay. They claim that they one of the alloys going in was prone to that sort of problem. And they rectified the coin according to articles I've read. So you should have it should minimize the milk spotting. So please get Eagles too. I mean, get Maples too, is what I'm saying. Stick with the USA, forget the commie coins. Okay, thank you so much. Biff Bifford, crypto just took off 65 billion in a week like a bad habit. Ouch. But fundamentally, things are getting better every week. Well, I hope so, Biff. I'm kind of new to crypto, so I'm hoping I'm up on what little I have. So I'm hoping that it was a wise diversification on my half. Okay, so this is an excellent question. Based on my opinion, how much fiat cash do you think we should have available in case of an emergency? I would say about 2 months worth of bills plus food. That's how much. I don't keep any more than that in the bank. And for that matter, I would hold that cash in your house in case there's an emergency bank holiday. So actually acquire approximately 2 months worth of cash plus 2 months worth of bills, and that includes all your bills, and plus enough for food. Obviously, 1 month is better than nothing, but keep it in your safe. Keep it somewhere. And that way, in case the banks do shut down, you still get to buy food. But I've already discussed this in the past, and I said you should have food stocked up in your pantry. You should have plenty of food stocked up. In my household, I have approximately 1 year's worth of food for each individual living under this roof. Obviously, it took me some time to acquire that. But I'll tell you what, if you can get 2-3 months worth of food under your roof for each individual in your house, you'd be sitting pretty good. 2 months. 2 months. Get it. Oh, and I love when I showed my food. Oh, I just love tearing into people. Well, that's not GMO certified and it's got gluten in it. Oh my God. Okay, dummy, when you're starving and your kids are starving and your stomach is hitting your spine, I guarantee you're going to want some gluten. You're going to want some GMO modified vegetable. Get what you can get. Remember, this is for an emergency purpose. Get 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. Get what you can for each person in your household. Get sanitary supplies. First aid kit. You don't have to go out and buy a $400, $500 first aid kit, folks. But get some things. Get some of that new skin or something. Be prepared. women's feminine hygiene products. Get that. You're going to need it. And get a little extra of that because they're also good for wounds. You didn't know that. You can tape them up, and because of their high absorbency level, they're actually extremely good. Used them quite often in the military for a bandage, temporary bandage. Get whatever you currently consume now, but get 1, 2, 3 months. Go through your entire house. Go from your medicine cabinet down below into the sink cabinets and walk around your house, the pantries, the kitchen. You write down a list. That's everything you need. That's everything you need. Biff Bifford in the house. Mizal Art Tiles, thank you so much. Jamari Mitchell, a huge correction is looming. Perhaps. Anyone have a favorite eBay seller for precious metals? JM Bullion. Why not just go directly to jmbullion.com? Why do you need to go to eBay? But I think JM Bullion's also on eBay. It's kind of like walking around when you can go to a straight line. So I think APMEX has an eBay store. JM Bullion does. I think there's there might be a few others. People here can help you out. But my point is, why go around? You're going to go to the main dealers anyway. Why not just go directly to their websites and buy directly? I never understood that. No, another overtax. Taxpayer is still hard to beat the look of the Libertad. Yeah, one of these days. I have, to be honest, I have a Libertad. And I bought it from a coin shop, but it's so marked up with these black spots and everything. But I was so desperate to have one that I bought it anyway. One of these days, I'm going to buy a brand new one. Beautiful freaking coin, though. How can we clean off the milk spots on our silver coins and rounds? So the witness, you have to Google, YouTube this. I think you put a piece of aluminum foil in reverse osmosis water, or what's that other water called? You guys know what I'm talking about. You pour a little of that water in on top of the aluminum foil. Then what you do is you put some either, I think it's soda powder or baking soda. I think it's baking soda in the water. And then what you do is you take your silver coin and it needs to touch the aluminum foil. Okay? And you leave it in for a minute or two. Take it out, gently wipe it, or gently, no, not wipe, pat it down. You can do that a couple of times, and that'll clean off a lot of coins, believe it or not. Please double check my information. I saw that video, I think 4 years ago. My memory might not be serving me correctly. Okay? But that I'm damn close to describing exactly how to clean all your silver coins. The coin has to touch the aluminum foil, though. So that's why I use a little bowl when I did my coins. Thank you, the witness. Dom C, thank you. Well, that went away real quick. The witness, the Mossberg is another. No, that's a Remington 870. The Mossberg 500. Equally as good. Same price range. Equally as good. What's the best food to stack? Whatever you're eating now, currently. Lots of oatmeal for the breakfast. That goes a long way. Anything that you want, dude. Anything. Cans of tuna. I did a video. Tons of rice. You can go to not Best Buy. You can go to Best Buy. Yeah, go to Best Buy and get some steak. No, you can go to like Price Club and what is it? What's that Walmart version of the Price Club? Walmart, something. I don't know what the hell the thing plays. It's the membership. But get 50. You can get, I think, 20, 30-pound bags of sugar, 20, 30-pound bags of rices, tons of pastas. Use your imagination. Whatever you will eat and whatever you're currently eating is the best thing to get. Cans of beans, cans of rice, soups, that sort of thing. By the way, what do you think of that poster there? What do you think? Nobody's complimenting that. Edwin Rizzo, rice and beans. True. Absolutely true. Spices is another thing. Various spices. Tums. Yes, Tums. Because if you're in an emergency, you might be eating some emergency food. Your stomach might not be accustomed to what you got stored. You're going to want something to settle your stomach. Want something to season that bland food. Protein powders. Big bags of protein powders in case you can't get meat. Chocolate, vanilla protein powders. They sell big, freaking huge bags at Price Club. Price Club and Costco, I think the names of those stores are. Costco? Price Club? No, it's Costco, I think, out here. Anything. Aspirin. Anything. Obviously, you're not going to eat aspirin, but you got to have things in the house that you might need in case you can't get into that grocery store. And do you want to get into that grocery store when the rioting is occurring in your neighborhood? I don't think so. Let's see. Rice and beans. What do you all think about NESARA? I heard about it. I don't know. It's kind of a little far-fetched for me, but we'll see. Time always has a tendency to tell the truth. The Hungry Waffle Incorporated. What do you think about InfoWars? Do you think it's an act or a legitimate want to help people? Well, is it an act or do they want to legitimately help people? There was some subject matters I did not agree on. However, 75% is coming out and it's proven to be true. You go take a look at some of the InfoWars videos that you can find that from 2 or 3 years ago. People were mocking him. It's coming to be true. His timing was a little bit off. Yeah, he needed to make money. Of course he put on a little bit of drama. You know? Everybody needs to make a buck. But I think his heart was in the right place. What has happened since then? Since the InfoWar? It's happening to everybody else. He claimed he was being censored. We all laughed at him, called him a conspiracy nut. Not me, but a lot of people did. Now it's happening to YouTube channels. People are getting banned on Twitter, Facebook. It's happening in a big global way. Everything he says. All right. 25% of the stuff I already told you I don't agree with. But the other 75%, it's coming true, folks. It is coming true. All right. Thank you so much. The Hungry Waffle Incorporated. Big Pearl, Commander Jones is legit. He even says it. Millennial Stacker. NESARA is a cult-like conspiracy, he says. I honestly think Alex Jones has seen some messed up stuff and he's trying to tell everyone and looks crazy when doing it. The first person who claimed the Twin Towers is taken down by terrorists, was an inside job. People looked like at him like an idiot. Now you have a whole segment of the population that thinks that story was bull crap. The planes were just a cover for the bombs that were hidden all over that building. Buildings. A lot of people don't even know how many buildings fell that day. Everybody thinks it's just the 2 Twin Towers. That's not a fact. Building 7 fell, yet no plane hit it. How do you explain that? Oh, the news did. They did it for you. And trust the news. They claimed it was a fire. A fire. No time in history has a fire ever brought down a metal building, metal structure. The building went down like this. The fire was claimed it started by a window on one side of the building. You would think as the fire moved through the building, the roof would slowly roll and collapse. How did it melt all the beams around the perimeter of the building simultaneously at the same time so they all fell at the same time? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Go look at some videos. World Trade Center 7. No, I'm not a kook. And you folks know me. I'm not a kook. Thank you so much about that. Brenda, Countrywide Baking Soda. Okay, she says baking soda. I tend to believe her. Thank you so much, Brenda, for the information. Another question. I'm looking to purchase my first house soon, but not sure how to keep money in cash or purchase precious metals and maybe sell when I am actually going to buy my home. Why not just give them the cash? Why buy a commodity only to resell it? And chances are they're not going to take your silver. They're going to make you sell it first and get the cash back just to give them cash anyway. Why not just save yourself the time? Save your cash. Go put your down payment, your 10, 20% down in cash. Forget the silver. If you ever buy silver, you hold on to it, folks. Thank you very much. Good question, though. I appreciate it, Mr. Or Mrs. Artiles. I appreciate it. I only buy junk on eBay, Canadian and American. All the stuff has been legit so far. Awesome. Nick Taylor in the house. 30-year shelf life food. I got a bunch of that, and I showed how to do it. I also stack a bunch of Mountain House. I have approximately, I did the math, approximately 3.5 to 4 months just in Mountain House cans of food. It's freeze-dried food, folks. If you're not, Sam's Club. That's what it's called, the Walmart version, Sam's Club. Let me see, I just lost it. That's Jersey Gal, and Electro Dynamite should be a Gold Eagle. Would love one day. Giraffe, I keep saying that. And one day, I'm going to surprise the wife after I save up the money and buy one. Probably, maybe make a necklace for her with the Gold Eagle. And then tell her she can't wear it out of the house. One day. The poster is spot on. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's see if I can get a better image of that. Nah, cheap camera. One of these days I'll get a better camera too. Kugla 83, the post is spot on. Thank you. The wrinkle on the left of the image bothers me. Yeah, so that's also part of the light there. You see that? But also I can undo the frame and replace the poster in, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want you to be bothered, though. Pristine green in the house. I'd like to post how many pounds if you had a coin like that. That's a damn good question. And you also got to consider its thickness. Because it's bigger, it would also be thicker. Probably about that thick. 30 pounds, you think? Like a 35 pound, like a dumbbell. Not a dumbbell. Like a barbell plate. 35, 45 pounds. Wish I had one. Mickey N. Hey, buddy, I know you political, but what do you think about ICO Badeo? So, high, very high risk. However, very high payout if it pans out. I'll be honest with you. I got into it. I put in the minimum purchase amount. I wish I had more money to put in more. But I got, I think, the minimum 150 of Badeo. $150 worth of Badeo. So I'm with you, dude. High risk. I only put as much money as I'm willing to lose. I only put as much money as, does that make good English? I only put it as much money into an investment as I'm willing to lose. And people might laugh at me. But they don't laugh at the people who go and waste that money in Vegas or in a bar drinking. I could have done that. I at least tried to invest it and do something wise with it. I could have gone to Vegas and lost it all in an hour, if that. So a lot of people laugh when I invest in cryptocurrency. But I'll tell you what little I have, I've doubled my money. Okay, who else? Yeah, Sam's Club. The Jersey Gal's laughing at me. Don't laugh at me. I'm very sensitive. I'm sensitive. You're so insensitive to my needs. Yeah, Sam's Club. So I don't go shopping at Sam's Club. How am I supposed to know everything? Gosh, beat me up. Stock up on cigarettes. Yeah, good for bartering, actually. I don't smoke, but hey, if you can bribe somebody with a cigarette, why not? Who else? Stock up on whiskey and cigarettes. Exactly. I joke with my mom that I'm eating her horse. Joke with your mom that we're both going to eat her horse. And I don't know, A1 sauce and some horse hoof. Boiled with some fava beans. What was that one movie? Shit. He was a freaking, he ate, I don't know the name of anything anymore. He ate people. That poster would be a 50 kilo coin. Thank you, Silver Hulk. Hello. Are you having a senior moment? I'm having a whole bunch of senior moments today. I worked 11 hours, folks. 11 hours. I'm tired. I'm freaking tired. There's a lot of senior moments I'm having tonight. Dan, most people don't get this. It is biblical. What are we're going through? You must protect your rights and your family and hard-earned possessions. Absolutely. And if you have food, you better be able to protect that food, because you won't be the only one that's hungry, because your neighbors don't think like you. Your neighbors can care less about silver or prepping for food right now. They don't see what we see. And when the shit does come down, then we come knocking on your door. Got something I can eat? Got some kids that are going hungry? And you're going to have to make a decision then. I tell you what, you make the wrong decision, you're doomed. You give them one cup of rice and they go away. Once that cup of rice is consumed, in maybe a half a day, they get hungry again. Well, I got a cup of rice from there. I know where I'm going back to. Think twice before you decide you want to help out an entire neighborhood. You won't have a damn drop to drink or eat after they get done with you. And you'll be in their crowd trying to rob the next house. Okay, stocked up on chickens, 30 meat birds, 44 laying hens. Awesome. My wife and I would love to be able to have land to do a few birds. I'm freaking a softie though, man. I don't think I can kill. I mean, in self-defense, don't get me wrong. You're freaking Swiss cheese. But I just don't have a hard time. You know, I accidentally shot a little bird one time with a BB gun. I didn't feel too good about it. And especially the bird was alive still, just like twitching. And as a kid, I had to walk up to this bird and I knew I had to put him out of his misery. And I did with the same BB gun. I did not feel good after that. Since then, I never really liked going hunting or anything. But don't get me wrong, if I'm starving, that deer is going down. But still, don't like it. Don't like killing things. We're fortunate to be able to raise our own hogs, cattle, plenty of sweet corn, and berries. Endless amounts of venison. All can be dehydrated as well. I have a dehydrator. Love that stuff. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think I'm ending the list here. 82 viewers. Hey, can I ask everybody a favor? If you can give me a thumbs up, I really would appreciate it. Honestly, I really would. Give me a thumbs up and maybe come back and leave a message in the comment section. I really would appreciate that. Why do I ask that? A thumbs up tells me if I'm doing good or bad, right? So I know if I need to improve. But it also attracts new users who might want to subscribe to me. So a higher rated video will get pumped out more from YouTube. That's if they don't block me. World Trade Center was storing large amount of gold, he's saying. It also had the contracts and the receipts for the, what was it, $200 million or some ridiculous amount of money that went missing the week before. There was your evidence. Where'd that money go? To this day, never been found. Manuel Campbell, thank you so much, JD Stacker, 19,000 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. The Witness, wow, I'm amazed. We notice your voice is a lot louder and clearer. Did you purchase a new microphone? I did. A lot of people were give me heck that I was using the microphone in that cheap webcam, a Logitech webcam, and I would get some freaking serious hate mail. And I kept telling these people, listen, I got to save up. This is not some freaking channel that has 100,000 subscribers. And finally, through my savings and one donation in particular, I was able to buy that. And I went to Best Buy and I got $100. I think I spent, not after taxes, it was $100. It was really a good deal. So Best Buy said, right? So yeah, it's called a Blue Microphone if you all are interested and have your own YouTube channels. Thank you so much, The Witness. What cryptos is everyone investing in besides Bitcoin? So a lot of people are doing Ethereum, Litecoin. My two favorites, Litecoin and Chainlink. I think I have two Chainlinks, which is like, I don't know, $20 worth, $25 worth. My big and my favorite ones are Digibyte and THETA. So if you're going to do anything right now, I'd be doing the Digibyte and THETA. That is an opinion. That is not financial advice. I don't want to see you guys invest in anything, including silver, that you're not willing to lose. Thank you so much. Sergeant Gold, hey, over text, have you decided where you want to move to yet? Yes, so we're down to either the northwest quadrant of South Carolina. It's a very conservative location. It's called Greenville. We're also considering Idaho, the southern portion of Idaho. I have to go where there's work, though. I'm still employed, so I'm at that age where I still have to work. You know, after all, I'm only 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Silver is building a nice base around 26, 27. And you know what's good about that base, Manuel? It's a solid, consistent base. You know when it's a fake pump when it gets up to 26, 27 and drops back down. It's been sitting at this spot, at this table, for weeks now. If not, it's going on, if not a month or two. So it's a good thing. It's a solid base. Doesn't seem to want to go down. No, there's too much restriction, too much resistance. It seems right when it gets around that 26, upper 25, there's too much resistance. It bounces back up. It's really cool. Big Chief in the house, Nick, a nice Chianti. You didn't think I can pronounce that French word. No, it's Italian. Oh, Spanish. Chianti, isn't that Spanish? Another senior moment. Bugman 5923, Silence of the Lambs. That's the one I was talking about. I'm going to eat your horse with some nice father beans. Father beans. He does one of those numbers. So everybody's now seeing Silence of the Lambs. You all like correcting me. I tell you what, I got to start taking Geritol or something, get freaking stoked up for these videos and take some brain medicine or something before I do these videos. Because you guys, boy, you know how to just take care of me. Put me in my place. Soylent Green was the movie. No, Soylent Green was another movie that is possibly coming to true life. And you see it over time actually slowly, incrementally going that way due to all the artificial additives and the GMO modified vegetables and now the grass. They have all these grass burgers out there. A grass burger package that has 2 patties in it for $8. You know it's damn grass that's growing outside their damn factory. When the hell do you see the price of this? So Soylent Green is slowly and incrementally coming to life. Yeah, they never tell you what plant is in there. It's just a plant burger. Yeah, freaking what? Weeds? Yeah, Soylent Green. So take a look at that freaking movie. That's some serious stuff. Thank you so much for being in the house. I really do appreciate it. I don't know, Sean, what the future of Bitcoin with the government is. I don't know how they're going to handle this. It can branch off to a whole new monetary system because they are thinking about getting rid of the dollar. They truly are. What they're going to use, they haven't decided yet. But whatever they use, it's going to be worth a lot more. But again, silver. Silver, don't give up on silver. They might not go digital. There's a good chance, actually a better chance, the dollar will be backed by precious metals again. A better chance than them adopting the digital currency. Why? Because they've already come from that. It's already tried. It's already true. And they know it works. They know that in itself will preserve the dollar by backing it with gold and silver. And might even correct some of the economical issues. So I would actually place a bet on precious metals before I would cryptos. Cryptos is just a side gambling thing for me. It doesn't hold the prestige, not the prestige. It doesn't hold my confidence as much as precious metals, right? That's how I think of it. No more than the 401k plan that I got. I do it realizing that that 401k plan and Social Security might not be available to me by the time I retire. It's a gamble. Gold and silver is no gamble, folks. It will never, ever go to zero. I promise you that. It goes to the beginning of the Bible. Can you tell me you see the dollar bill in the Bible? Can you tell me you see cryptocurrency or 401k or Social Security in the Bible? No. Gold and silver is. It will never go to zero. It never has gone to zero. It cannot go to zero. Again, I go into those other programs. I go into cryptocurrencies because I just feel a little bit like gambling a little bit. And I have a chance at winning. Unlike the gambling that you do in Vegas. With cryptos, with 401k, I have a chance. That's all I need. That's all I want is a chance to succeed in life. With a savings account, zero chance. Prices of food skyrocket in Brazil this week. People are desperate. Brazil is the second biggest food producer in the world. And it's sad. It really is. Got started today in cryptos. None of your business. Thank you so much. Michael Witt. Hey, Otex, why do you think the stock market tanked today? I think it was because the news Fauci went out. Remember, CDC came out with good news that numbers are very much lower than originally suspected. They quoted 160,000 deaths due to coronavirus. They came out about a week and a half ago and said, oops, it was only 6% of that number that died from corona alone. The news wasn't carrying that good news. However, it's been slowly leaking out. To mitigate that good news, that fraud, Fauci came out and said, no, those CDC numbers are incorrect. That's when the market tanked. Thank you. Very good question. Thank you so much. Kimchi Finance, hot dog noodle. Thank you. What do you think about Bideo token? I already talked about that. I'm into it. Just the minimum amount. But I'm into it. High risk, but a high reward. A very high risk, I was told, but a high reward. So I was basically told this, don't expect anything back in return. But if it does pan out, very high reward. So I put in $150. I'm willing to lose that. What do you think about Bideo? Thank you so much, Mickey N. I'm into Bat Link. Yeah, I got 2 Link. I don't have any XRP yet. One of these days. And OXT, I don't even know what that is. And someone told me to get into Stellar, but I can't get everything everybody's recommending to me. I'm only human. I'm not Bill Gates. It's like, wow. But Stellar and Tezos is kind of like I was told. Your opinion is good as gold. Please. It's just an opinion. The Sean Murphy Journal. Idaho has potatoes. I like my potatoes. I love potatoes too. Freaking mashed potatoes, garlic potatoes, potatoes au gratin, baked potatoes, potatoes with sour cream, double baked potatoes. That's my version of what's his face? When he does the shrimp guy. Here's another movie I can't even freaking remember the name of. I like my shrimp. I like shrimp scampi, boiled shrimp, cold shrimp. I'm freaking retarded tonight. You would think I freaking did some dope. but I didn't. Oh, Lord. I'm freaking out of it. I had a good week, I guess. I think I lost that. Michael Wood, hey, I live near Greensville, South Carolina. It has a fantastic place, very conservative, lots of jobs, low taxes. Michael Witt, I might be moving there. It's between that and Idaho. And I'll tell you what, we're leaning towards South Carolina. Why? Because it's central location to where I like to visit. I like to get up to New York, visit family. I like to go down to Florida, visit family. I like to go maybe to the Panhandle of Florida or to New Orleans, and places like that. So it's in a nice proximity to everywhere I travel. Idaho is freaking stunningly gorgeous, but it's not in the proximity to places I frequent. It's in the proximity to all the ski resorts I like to go to, but that's the only thing. So I kind of got to outweigh that. And Idaho has no jobs, at least in my field. What do I do for a living? I kill people. Those are solid. I use a bat browser daily. It's Italian. It wasn't Spaniard wine. I apologize. What am I apologizing for? Spaniard, Italian, it's all the same, right? What do you think we'll ever see $100 of silver? I absolutely do believe we'll see $100 of silver. A lot of people will laugh at me, but they also laughed at me when I said we would see $30 silver. Now that it's at 30, they're saying, well, we'll never see the next increment. And every time, so let's put it this way. When I said we'll see $100 silver at the end of last year, that was before COVID. That was while it was still right around $14, $15 silver. I said we'll see triple digits. I was laughed at. Now it's almost 30. That laughing has gotten a little bit lower. The volume of laughter a little bit lower. And the closer we move up, the more the doubters be like, I do believe. We'll see it, folks. I will believe. I do believe. Thank you. Fava beans and some nice Chianti and some horse. Chianti, I said that right. I said Chianti, right? Take a pre-workout before you do live streams. Yes, I should, because I'm freaking wiped. I'd be happy to see 50-ounce silver. I'll tell you what, even the amount that I got, I'd probably be able to pay off my home. But I don't think I'll wait. If I see 50, I'll be encouraged to hold on to that silver, because then I know we're going to see 60 or 70 or even 75. And by then I'll have even more silver, hopefully. And hopefully you will too. Sean Murphy, I'd be happy with 50 ounces of silver. Same here. I wouldn't want to be a dog in North Korea. You have to watch the new video for the next two Antifas get hit in the cast iron pan. Get hit with a cast iron pan. Sounds as epic. I love my cast iron pans. I wouldn't waste it on Antifa. I'd moved to Idaho before I moved to South Carolina, as you're cool with snow. I love snow. But you got to understand, and this person could correct me, the guy who lives near Greenville. I believe that portion of South Carolina, because it starts going into the mountains, I believe they get snow also. I believe so, but that person can correct me. I love snow. It really is. I love 4 seasons. Here in Arizona, we have basically 2 seasons, and one is called freaking hot and the other one's called warm. I grew up in New York, where there was snow on the ground well before Christmas, and that just made Christmas and New Year's. Here you can walk around in shorts during Christmas time. It just doesn't feel the same. Just for that, I want to get the hell out. Who else is here? Sean Murphy, thank you. Dom C. None. You have to watch the new video. Thank you so much. Sergeant Gold, I have to move to Idaho. I'd moved to Idaho before I moved to South Carolina. Coin Group of Minnesota. Silver is very nice, very annoying lately. Another reason why is because my chat slot, your chat slot might be on your right side. Mine is on my left, but in order for me to see more, it's smaller font. So I'll have to change that, and I can't change it in the middle of a video. Get one whole Bitcoin before it goes to, I can't afford freaking $11,000 to spend on a Bitcoin. I got 2 freaking chain link for $15. I can just imagine, honey, what happened to our money? I freaking gambled it, woman. It'd be the next live stream, be somebody else sitting here. We apologize to notify you that overtaxed taxpayer is dead. That's what will happen. Was there not big gold at one time? I don't know what that is. All right. You think crypto is gambling? Try options. No, thank you. No, thank you. Canadian Silver Eagle Dollars. Thank you so much, Sean Murphy. Tamara Peabody watching a program yesterday. They were rolling out digital dollar by the first of the year. Went through the Congress and Senate last week. Didn't know about that. Dual Spectrum Reality. Thank you. Unfortunately, Dual Spectrum, I'm about out of here. Cobra 7 in the house. I appreciate it. Again, if you can all just give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. I always say this joke, and I'm going to have to think of a new joke. I'm asking you a favor to give me a thumbs up. At least I'm not asking you for your car, borrow your car. I always say that. It's getting drier now. Cobra 7 again, silver and gold mindset. Thank you so much. Crystal 4, add silver, just add silver. None going up again right now. Fiat money be worthless. U.S. dollars, CAD, euro, yen until they are backed by gold and silver. I do believe the fiat. I do believe the powers be, fiat will be backed by silver and gold again. That is my theory. And that's why I support physical precious metals more than I do the cryptos right now. Yes, so I'm going to take off right now. I don't even know how long. I'm already going on 1 hour and 17 minutes. I just added $200 face value of dimes, so I'm hoping that it's the junk silver dimes and not your 2020 dimes. Oh, boy. Anyway, again, I posted a link. Let me post it again. There was a question about my gun collection. So earlier I posted a link. Here it is again. It is posting right now. For those folks who want to see my gun collection out in the open, there the link is. Feel free to go watch the video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. In addition, I just did a video that actually had 18,000 views and it was demonetized by YouTube. The very video before this one. Please go check it out and leave a comment, maybe a thumbs up as well. I really appreciate it. I'm going to call it a night, folks, and go visit with the wife, watch some news, get lied to, by Nancy because, it wasn't her fault. She called and she got set up. Like, people are going to believe that. How do you get set up when you're the one that initiated the appointment? Did they call you, say, hey, come on down. We got a free hair clipping, hair washing session for you. And then they put the video cameras up? No. She initiated. How did, you know what I'm saying? It blows my mind. She's Speaker of the House. Not only is she Speaker of the House, she's a representative of California. Not only is she a representative of California, she helped construct the rules and laws of California. She got them passed and whatnot. She knows what they were. And she's playing dumb and trying to blame the hairstylist or the hair salon. All news is fake news. Thor, you and I go over this a couple times. I agree with you, but Fox News is your truer source. Trust me. I'm not lying to you. I picked up silver in 2019, and I look back. I'm trying to read fast. Hope I got more. So basically, he got some silver and doubled his money. Disney Dreamer, thank you, sir. Came in late, but enjoyed it. Crypto Janes, feel strong on precious metals. I just got on, and you are off. I apologize. Poor man stacking, hey, tax man. It's amazing. Every time I say I'm about to get off, I get a bunch of new people coming in. Jay Farabee, a long time. Shame on her. Hey, at least you got some clean hair, right? If you're going to lie to me, better have some clean